studying the book of Romans. Last week we celebrated our 5-year anniversary, and we went and dealt with a test, dealing with the church, and encouraged the church. This week we're going to jump right back into our study in the book of Romans. We're going to be in Romans chapter 9. Romans chapter 9. If you need a Bible, you can just stay in your seat and raise your hand, and someone will bring you a Bible if you need one. Romans chapter 9, where we're going to be at this morning. And so this morning we're going to focus on the 11th verse in Romans chapter 9. And for those of you who might be new to the Bible, the Bible is split into 2 testaments. The first part of the Bible is called the Old Testament, and the second part of the Bible is called the New Testament. And so Romans is found in that second part of the Bible called the New Testament. The Old Testament dealt with some things. Now the New Testament is going to deal with some things as well. And so we have an Old Testament, New Testament, and Romans is a book within the New Testament. And Romans was written by a guy named Paul. The Lord used Paul to write this letter to the Roman church in Rome. Has anybody ever been to Rome? Well, it's a place in Europe called Rome. And it had a church there, people that believed in Jesus. And so Paul wrote a letter to that church there to encourage them. And how many of you all like letters? Well, Romans is a letter. It's a true letter to true people. It's a people that Paul heard about